Stress. It's better to bend than to break. The bow too tensely strong is easily broken. Your faith is what you believe, not what you know. Off the glasses come. From now on, I am just going to read a quote at the beginning of every single video. Just a different quote every single time. Hopefully I won't repeat myself. 2 quote books fell into my hands and I don't think it happened by accident, and I thought, why not make use of it and just kind of explore. And I thought, why not just start every single video I make with a new quote, whether it be from these 2 books or one of my favourite quotes or a quote off the internet or a quote from another book or wherever. Either way, I thought some kind of positive or interesting quote or anything like that at the beginning of every video. Even if you only watch 10 seconds, it's kind of like you're getting something back that's positive from my video. So I don't know whether or not I'm just going to do it at the beginning of every video where I'm speaking, or if it's something that I might just insert into the beginning of literally everything. So even if it's get ready with me, it'll start with a quote. I just feel like that's something that I really want to do. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. I'll give it a little bit of a test run like I did at the beginning of this video. And for the next couple of videos that I do, I'll make sure I read a quote out first before I start, because I've always found that my intro I've struggled with the most, because if you look back at a lot of my videos, I change my intro up a lot. A lot of the times in the past I used to just say hi guys or hey guys, and then it kind of became a lot of rambles. I don't know why, but the light is blinding me, so I'm going to see if the glasses actually help me see a little bit better. See, when I've got my glasses on, you can actually see the reflection of the ring light, and boy is that bright. What else did I have to say? I had other things that I wanted to say and I'm not quite too sure what they were. Quotes are going to be a thing. Why the hell not? I've come to realise a lot of things are placed in our paths in life for a purpose of some sort, and my gut instinct told me that all of these quotes are just going to kind of go to waste, because I'm going to read them all, I'm going to think, and I'm going to come to my own realisations, I'm going to kind of come to my own kind of, you know, thought process with these quotes. So why not share them? Why not like share that little sentence of insightfulness? I just realised I've eyeliner all over my hand, by the way. Anyway, at least I addressed that before somebody noticed, because I always wave my hands in the air. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Yeah, you probably have. Flipping out, I'll just keep seeing this. Oh dear, I could have easily just wiped it off. Do you know what? I've actually probably got a wipe on my table somewhere I could use. Hashtag laziness. See, you can kind of see all of the different colours in these ones, and I love them so much. They've got turquoise, purple, blue, and I just think they're so pretty. I love them so much. And this was the cheaper pair of the glasses. And then these are the Converse ones, and I really love the sides of these. I just absolutely adore that purple pattern. Look at all those stars. There's the little Converse bit as well. Not that you can see it very well. The whole purpose of me recording this video tonight was to kind of let you guys know that I'm going to try out that new intro, but also I wanted to share something else. I've come to a lot of realizations, but I've also had a lot of hardships, and I feel as though for the past year I've really been on a spiritual journey, but things have been coming to light in a much more vibrant way. I've had a lot of help from my spiritual advisor, shall we say, as well, and something that she told me to do was to have some affirmations, and I had no idea what this meant when she said affirmations. To explain to you guys what affirmations are, I'm going to read out some of the affirmations that she sent to me. Affirmations are a practice to help with self-empowerment and positive thinking, and it's supposed to foster the belief that a positive mental attitude can be supported by affirmations. So for those of you that don't know what affirmations are, to put it simply, it's a thought, speech, action. Affirmations play an integral role by breaking patterns of negative thoughts, negative speech, and in turn, negative actions. And a lot of people believe that by reading daily affirmations that you have created yourself, or perhaps an affirmation that you've not necessarily written yourself, but maybe one that you have taken from somewhere else that inspires you, that you can apply to your day-to-day life, can really help you. I never realised the power in writing things down until I stopped writing things down and realised that I was completely eliminating a source of expression there. And she sent me quite a few different affirmations, and they were basically pictures with quotes. And the thing with affirmations is they are so powerful when you write them down yourself. So if you see a quote that really resonates with you, you should write it down, because that in itself is believed to manifest into nothing but positive energy, which therefore will attract positive things to you in your life, but also help broaden your own personal perspective when it comes to your life. She sent me a bunch of affirmations, and I still haven't got round to making my own affirmations because I've been kind of exploring different avenues. I've been doing a lot of soul searching because I want to have very powerful personal affirmations. So I wrote down the ones that she gave to me, did it in a way where it was colourful, it stood out to me, and that it could be read in a creative way, because the way in which I soak things in the most is when something is more picturesque almost. So I kind of have the writing in a variety of different angles and places and colours, and just it stands out because that way it catches my attention and I'm more likely to go back and read it again. So I'll read some of these to you guys and see if they help you at all and give you an idea of what affirmations are. Keep your mind on the things that you want and off of the things that you don't want. I am a unique person. I am wonderfully made. I know who I am. I am full of greatness and wisdom. I make good choices. I love and accept myself. I have unlimited potential. I am loved and appreciated. Now, while this may seem very mediocre and very simple to a few people and almost egotistical to maybe a handful of people, by telling yourself these things, you're manifesting the idea that this is your reality, as well as affirming yourself that you are a good person, because the majority of the people on this planet have good hearts and good souls. And everybody is on a different journey. So by writing these things down, say for example, if you look at them when you're in a negative state of mind, it can kind of help to reassure you, and it's a way of helping yourself when nobody else is helping you, if you think about it. Another one is, I shall stay calm in moments of stress and anxiety, so as to allow positive thoughts and actions to manifest from me. Today I will work on seeing only positive. I will block out all of negative thinking. I will focus on what is possible and not the barriers. The whole purpose of affirmations is they're supposed to be positive. They're supposed to be affirming. It's supposed to be a way of reassuring yourself and also kind of feeding your soul when you're not in the right frame of mind to kind of affirm yourself. I'm trying to think the best way to kind of get this point across. Another way to kind of look at affirmations is it's kind of in the same boat as if you believe in the phrase you are what you think, and if you've ever watched The Secret, for example. Affirmations very similar in the same way. It's believed that by writing down all of these positive thoughts and also by reaffirming yourself of the good things in your character, it also helps to develop those character traits as well as reaffirm you of the good character traits you already possess. They are completely personal to you. You can write down whatever you want. The idea is that you go back to these in your time of need, or you read them daily in order to try and manifest them into reality. One of the reasons why I really want to delve into this and try this is mainly because, as a lot of you all know, I suffer from depression. I have bipolar disorder, and that itself is a struggle that I have to deal with daily. It's something that will never go away. It will always be a part of me no matter what. And this method is apparently proven to help us with our self-improvement and also to help us rewire our brains, because the art of the spoken word is incredibly critical when it comes to crafting our futures. And a lot of people believe to this very day that we influence our life and our energy is what draws things to us. And I noticed that when I let go of a lot of negative people, like in my past, the negativity which surrounded them, which I was influenced by, also dissipated. And I think that it's incredibly important to be very self-aware, and writing things down in general is very good for the soul. Now I'm going to share something with you guys that's personal on a level to me, and this is something that I've written in my intuition log, which is where I'm writing a lot of my personal guidance that I'm receiving at the moment, and where I'm working my hardest to try and better myself as a person and to also sharpen my perspective, because there's a lot of things that have been going on in my life, and there's a lot of things that I don't know, it's hard to explain. There's a lot of things I'm going to get to, but I need to get there, you know what I mean, first in order to explain them to you. There's a few experiences as well that I'd like to speak to you guys about, but I'd kind of rather speak about them when the time is right, if that kind of makes sense. A lot of people are going to be like, wow, we did not realise you were this spiritual. The affirmations in which I wrote in the sketchbook were a lot more generalised, whereas what is written in this book, which is my intuition log, is more personal. It's what my spiritual advisor has gifted to me on a personal level and things that I have written myself. She is able to tell me things that, like, otherwise I would not have been able to kind of grasp full perspective of, almost. So I've pretty much written down exactly what she told me. So what I wrote down in this book was affirmations. Read them as often as you can. When you have a manic phase, you won't believe them, so it's important to read them often in order to change your subconscious. Use this as a tool. Instead of believing them, you will be able to change the lies that you tell yourself when you hit a rough patch. Because when I am in a really bad phase of bipolar disorder, it's like I am so used to people blaming me for things or just negative things in general. I will start to be consumed by negative thoughts, and then I am my own worst enemy, and I will literally I will attack myself. And in those times of feeling so much hatred for myself, I will lash out at myself, and it's not good. It's really horrible to be in that place because you've got everything that's going on around you, which is circumstantial, but as well as that, got to deal with the voice inside your head that's your worst enemy. And I'm not talking on a level of schizophrenia almost, but bipolar people kind of share that same frustration as schizophrenic people because we aren't in control completely. When we lose control in that mood almost, it's like I feel like I have grasped a lot of control when it comes to my bipolar disorder, but still to this day I tackle with the negative thoughts and the obstacles in which my demons confront me with. Change the thought process. And then she also threw words at me and told me all of these words that pretty much are so accurate to how I feel when I'm in that low mood of bipolar. It says worthless, unwanted, powerless, no good for anyone, unloved, nothing good about me. And I've wrote lies, 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 because it's true, it is lies, because I'm none of those things. I am worth something. I am not somebody else's actions and feelings towards me, and I know that I'm a good-hearted person, you know what I mean? So that helped. And then I wrote beauty, prosperity, peace, happiness, to give and to shine, accept and feel good, and I put truth. Because we've been speaking on a very deep level, and she's really helping me at the moment with a lot of the guidance that I've needed. And in a way she's kind of like my spiritual mama bear, because I don't really have that mama bear figure that I need really, that I could do with. Well, I have Yaya, that's true, I definitely have Yaya, and I sort of have my mum, but yeah. The next thing that she said is very personal to me, and I did wonder whether or not I should share this with the internet, but I do believe that it might help somebody out there that is very similar to me, perhaps with circumstances. Maybe somebody with bipolar disorder is watching this and it may help you, or maybe somebody that's had a very difficult childhood and things that, yeah, let's just read it. When she said this to me, I had to change the words from you to I, from Jess to me. I have spent years allowing myself to feel bad towards myself because I never knew there was a choice. People and circumstances that were unhealthy for me made me feel oppressed and made it hard for me to grow in self-love and acceptance. My lows trigger those feelings, but none of them are true. But that is very hard to believe when we have been programmed to believe them. And it really resonated with me when she told me this. And she told me to read them often, read them daily, and especially when I'm down. And she said my affirmations are the truth. She said rid the subconscious of the lies, then instead of bad you will draw good. Things will stop hurting so much. And then the next bit is very personal to me as well. She said take back your power. You were always meant to have a beautiful life. Focus on your creativity. Remind yourself that you have a beautiful heart. Grow strong, self-acceptance, love yourself. Work hard, find solutions, do what is needed for a better outcome. Challenges are teaching tools, not to destroy you. Pretty deep stuff. Should have warned you guys. Should have come with a disclaimer this video, shouldn't it? Definitely should have come with a disclaimer. Use the obstacles as building blocks to learn and grow and help others. Words are power. No longer receive what you do not want. Here I am making this video because at the end of the day, I may appear more vulnerable, but if I have to put myself in a vulnerable position to help a few more people kind of find certain parts of themselves, because if I could have stumbled across a video of somebody mentioning this to me previously, kind of even introducing me to what affirmations are, it would have helped me a lot. And like I told you guys, this is a pretty new thing to me, so like I said, I'm kind of bringing you on the journey with me when it comes to this kind of stuff. Certain aspects of this are new to me. Like if you want me to make more videos about like my spiritual journey, like my spirituality, then let me know, because it seems a little bit crazy to a lot of people, but there's a lot of strange things that have happened in my life as well, which I'd love to share with you guys, to be honest. So just let me know if you'd be interested. I just don't want to scare a lot of you off, and I'm scared that I might, so I'm kind of just trying to share the fruit. I'm sharing the fruit from my loins. Yeah, I feel like affirmations are something that could be good for everybody and anybody. I most certainly have a very overwhelming, bearing difficulty to motivate myself when I'm depressed. I find it very difficult to detach myself away from a lot of the negative feelings, negative thoughts, and negative things. It's a dark place to be. If I have to sit here on this planet, then so do all of you. Just kidding, it's not like that. I feel like it's very important and valuable information to know that you need to take care of yourself as well. I feel like in society today, a lot of us neglect ourselves because we work incredibly hard to make money because we need money to survive, and a lot of us neglect large chunks of our lives And a lot of us neglect large chunks of ourselves in order to make sacrifices we don't necessarily want to make. The simplicity in affirmations and the knowledge in that words are power and communication is key. It really does help kind of affirm you to the possibility that life is worth living and there's so much beauty in the world, but there's also so much beauty in each and every single one of us. We're all connected to each other, and I feel like it's very, very important to take a moment back, take some time for yourself and love yourself. And it's something I've definitely neglected for a very, very long time, and I only meant to make a quick video, and I'm sorry that I went all deep on this. I'm gonna write my affirmations, and I've made this video because I will do it. I just find it very difficult to write nice things about myself. It is very hard. I know there's a lot of you out there that suffer with the same problems that I do, and I know that all our circumstances are incredibly different, but sometimes all you need to be reminded of is the fact that we are all so valuable and precious, and if we weren't supposed to be here, the universe would not have put us here. Very important that we take care of ourselves, and I definitely plan on taking better care of myself, because once you neglect the things that you want and desire in your life, or you neglect certain aspects of yourself, or push certain feelings away, it does all catch up on you, and it does affect you and your character. And before you know it, stress and things that people say or things that people do that hurt you, it eats away at you and it destroys you. But rather than let it destroy you, build yourself back up again, and remember other people's thoughts are not your own thoughts, and that you can actually change your thoughts and change your perspective if you are open enough to try, in order to kind of create a more positive atmosphere, to therefore make life more bearable when I am in those moods. And I really hope that maybe one of you out there kind of goes and looks into this, and maybe one of you might find this to be quite therapeutic, like I have found it to be. Just sat here reading a bunch of affirmations has made me feel really good. Saying a few of them out loud has made me feel very good. And sometimes the only person there is yourself. Maybe you won't have a friend there, or a family member there, or someone there when you need them, and that doesn't mean that you should give up and feel alone and hate yourself for it. You need to try put yourself in a place where you can pull yourself, you know, from out of that ditch, because there's not always going to be a hand there to help you out, and life puts us against these challenges for a reason. So I just really wanted to make this video, and I'm sorry it's a little bit of a rambly video, and I really hope it's editable and it's not just a load of garbage and it makes sense. So I really hope this video was helpful to at least one of you or someone. If I come to a realization or thought in which I feel is universal that could help other people, then I'll definitely make a video about it and stuff like that. But just let me know if you're interested in hearing about this kind of stuff here on my channel. Let me know any other video requests you may have, like story time videos. You still want my hair FAQ video and all that crap, blah, 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 blah. I feel like a 4-dimensional person basically, so I don't just want this channel to just be 2-dimensional, because I feel like I've got a lot more to offer than just get ready with me videos and story times. But at the same time, I know a lot of you guys love those videos. Let me know, because I want to make videos that you want to see, but at the same time I do feel like videos like this can be very important and help people. And also, Mental Health Project and Smile Project, get involved. Information in the down bar. Just gonna remind you again. Anyways, I will speak to you guys soon. Bye! Did you guys guess? I'm wearing a wig! A wig, wig, wig! Bet you already knew that though, didn't you? Because you was probably thinking, she's not gonna sacrifice that flipping hair length. And it took a long time to grow the fringe out. So sack that.